Welcome back to The Hall, episode 2. I'm Luke.
I'm Syed.
And we apologise for skipping a month. It's Syed's fault. But we're back and we've been hauling. Syed, you've got quite a few to talk about, right?
I think so. More than I expected. But, maybe we should skip 6 months next time.
Sure. No, we'll be consistent from now on. We promise.
Amazing.
Yeah, we've got a few to get to. Let's get into it. What do you want to start?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You want me to start?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Oh, no, can I start? Actually, can I start?
Yeah.
I got the best one to start with. I got the most important one.
Is it the laws?
Good one. It's Black Grove, a new wilderness. So you better tell people watching about this amazing record. Go on.
That's a brilliant record.
It is indeed.
So rarely on the Hall will there ever be a situation where the artwork has been designed by one of us.
Yes, but it's not me.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah. In this situation, yes, that is on my label. Hogg and Lime. That's the new Black Grove record, a new wilderness. It's probably the best record you'll ever hear. In this week.
Think it will be. Yeah.
No, but I'm really glad you got it. I was worried a little bit sending it because there's been a lot of customs issues. But yeah, this is a band.
Problem. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a band from Sweden. I'll just give you a quick background, but unless you know.
No, go. No, you're the expert. Take it away.
Okay, so a band from Sweden, Black Grove, and this is a absolute labor of love on my end because I heard a few demos like some years back, like 5-6 years ago, and I was obsessed with those songs, and I couldn't find out what happened to them. They had a 12-inch put out, and then they just kind of vanished under a different name called Pleroma. And then I bought that 12-inch. I ordered it from Sweden with like $1 bazillion shipping cost. I remember back in the day. And then I listened to it over and over again. They were in a band. A couple of them were in a band called the Holograms before, who were amazing. They were like a more punk, post-punk kind of sound, and they were awesome too. Like I saw them years ago in Brooklyn, so I was chasing them, and I found them, and they had this album recorded, and I was like, this has to get out into the world. So we spoke for a long time, gave them a new name and like redid the artwork and stuff. And Anton Spetz is the main songwriter here. He's been amazing to work with, Anton. And yeah, we put that thing out. He's got another band too called Drakenberg, which is great. Another second band. But yeah, I'm really happy it's out there in the world.
Give it a listen. Hip Side up for an order. You still got copies left?
Yeah, still got copies left. We're a really new label. It's a second release on it. So, distribution is really just a Swedish record stores and Brooklyn, New York. But definitely message anytime if anyone wants.
Go onto Bandcamp and have a listen and you won't be disappointed. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Had to get that in, man.
Yeah.
Go for it. What you got?
That was worth it. Okay. So this is super special band to me. I actually don't. Do you buy a lot of 7-inches? I don't buy a lot.
No, not anymore. I've basically stopped buying them like 10 years ago. Yeah.
When they were like 99p back in the day.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
They're like $15 for a 7-inch. But these are old 7-inches from the 90s. But this is one of my absolute obsessions. This band, Pusherman.
Ah, nice.
So they only had one record out and a bunch of. I have some 12-inches too that I'd bought before, but these are some of the 7-inches, and they were on Ignition, which is Ignition is basically the guy who managed Oasis, Marcus labels, and Ignition management and Ignition label, and I've been contacting them for several years trying to see if they would allow me to reissue all their stuff like on a box set or something, just because. This band like had one record, a few of them died. Like they really didn't stick around, but they were. I think these are top 5 all-time band for me is Pusherman, because they were absolutely to the wall with noise, and there were 6 of them, and I saw them live once at a show in rural Michigan, in the middle of nowhere, and Luke, there were like 9 people in the crowd and 6 people on the stage.
Wow.
Like a war, and they were playing like it's their last show ever. Like they had this tribal, the harmonica guy who died, Hank. He was, he played the harmonica. I mean, clearly they were, on one. And it's they were like some sort of a gang, like a tribal gang coming at you. I'd never seen a band like this, like ever.
Wow.
There's some videos on YouTube. I'm not sure it captures them exactly. Maybe because they're kind of on one every night. They're kind of different every time you see videos of them. But that night is unforgettable to me. And those Pusherman songs are just amazing. They're all like 8 minutes. Every song of theirs is 8 minutes long. The album, I'll just build the last thing. The album was 10 songs and 76 minutes long.
Wow.
And it was released on Sony, which is, to me, one of the funniest things ever, is that they are the least likely to ever sell more than, a few hundred copies. So
Sure.
kind of incredible. But yeah, Pusherman.
Oh, nice one. It's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
Good. All right, I got a quick batch here. So, my favorite record label in the world, Wrong Speed Records.
You said that.
Great label. This is their latest releases, basically. So, New Hey Colossus record, pretty much my favorite band, UK's best guitar band. It's their 15th album, unbelievable.
Wow.
And it's interesting. It's pretty different. So, 20 years ago, they were a noise sludge rock band. This is basically a shoegaze record. It's just like,
really?
Yeah, well, it's like an indie post-punky shoegazy thing, basically. It's got, anthemic vocals, which you can hear. It's great. It's great. Really, really good. Heaven Was Wild is the title.
I heard them years ago. I gotta say, I haven't heard them recently, but were they sort of like psych, sludgy kind of psych?
Yes, 100%. Psych, sludge, noise band. Yeah. Then around 2015 or so, they put out an album, Black and Gold, and they just suddenly started having like more melodic kind of vocals and stuff. And since then, they've been getting more and more, and this is probably like the most kind of accessible and melodic they've ever been. And it's like a shoegaze record to me. It's great.
I'll have to check it out. I mean,
with a bit of post-punk and a bit of noise. Yeah. It's great. Yeah.
Are they one of those bands that release a lot of records? Like every year they have a new album, or are they?
Oh, it's their 15th album in 22 years or something. So it's a lot. Yeah.
But they're not like King Gizzard. King Gizzard is like 4 albums a year.
No, they're not like that. No, nothing like that. Next is this guy Edward R. Stevens. Album's called A Plague of Gimps, which is a good title.
What a name!
What a name! Imagine that. Imagine a plague of Gimps.
Plague of Gimps.
Just a plague of them coming at you, man.
What a name. Oh my God.
Interesting guy. It's a Welsh guy, and he put out a few different things. He had a really cool kind of incarnation a few years ago called Web of Lies. They put out this kind of garage rocky album called Noob with Demon, which I loved. But this is much more stripped back. It's just him and electric guitar, lots of kind of dark lyrics. It's just a cool album.
Wow.
And the last one from Wrong Speed is Bloody Head. Basically psychedelic noise, long tracks. Like the side 2 is just like one long kind of 13, 14-minute track. Just kind of like the stuff like Rocket Recordings kind of puts out, kind of like psychedelic noise, like long songs. Just a cool record, basically.
I think I have this saved on my wish list to listen to it.
Yeah, it's worth a listen. Bloody Head. Yeah, again, Wrong Speed, best label out there. So that's my Wrong Speed batch.
This label is busy. Like, do they release a bunch of things every year, or are they?
Yeah, they do. They release. I mean, they're still a very small label. It's just run by 2 people. So, both of them are in Hey Colossus, and they've all got full-time. Joe, the main guy, he's a postman, and they got full-time jobs, and they just do it for the love of the community, man. Just like all the right reasons.
That hits me where, you get it. That's pretty cool.
Great.
Where are they based out of?
They're based in like Somerset, which is like southwest, like Devon, Cornwall kind of area.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, Taunton, I think, basically in the countryside there.
Yeah. Amazing. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of Rocket, you mentioned Rocket. So, this is cool. So this is actually, I talk about this band. I talked about that end of the year. Actually, maybe last time. Smote. Like, I love this band called Smote. I don't know where they're from, but I just keep saying Plymouth. As if
I checked it. They're definitely from Newcastle.
Yeah, I mean, Plymouth, Newcastle. What's the difference?
Plymouth. What's the difference?
So this is his punk side project. The guy from Smoke recorded it's like a droney punk album. It's one, sometimes you hear something and you're like, huh, it's got a heavy kind of grungy punk sound, but then there's frequencies going on in the back, and you can tell it's the Smote guy. Like if you take Smote has, if nobody's ever heard Smote, SMOTE, they play kind of like, medieval sounding, a little bit gothic, like droney kind of psych. Slow. A lot of it's really slow. And this is like, if you take the slow guy and force him to play punk, it's going to sound like this. So the cover is,
That's
what's that? Let's see. YOKE.
Got it. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
That's a really cool fucking jacket, man. That's great.
Yeah, it's a cool jacket.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is on Rocket too. I mean, Smoke's on Rocket too.
Well, okay, speaking of Rocket, I got one from Rocket. From 2012 though. It's the Goat's debut album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Come to Your Mama? Wait, is it
Run to Your Mama, yeah.
Run to Your Mama, yeah.
Really cool kind of die cut sleeve.
Yeah.
You see there. Just really weird band, right? Just experimental rock. They all wear costumes and masks and shit.
It's the thing. Goats.
Yeah, I know them because they did a collaboration with Isiella, the kind of Ugandan Kenyan rapper, a couple of years ago. Yeah. Which is how they came to my attention. Although I think I knew about them before, but I've never listened to them. But it's just in the record shop. It's like, I was like less than $10 or something. So I think, I'll pick that up.
That's amazing.
Yeah, on Rocket Recordings.
They're from Sweden too.
Yeah, same as your T-shirt.
Yeah. I'm Sweden as well.
That's some good stuff.
I mean, nobody can debate you if you just say I'm from Sweden. What are they going to do?
Sure. They can't prove them wrong, can they? Yeah.
No, Goat's great. And, it's funny because I was talking to somebody, some obscure like music place. You've probably heard of this ultra annoying viral band going around right now, that French band. Latin, Poitrine, whatever.
Yes. Gilman, what's your take on them? Kind of polka dots, masks.
Okay, I'm going to be
tonal, kind of like.
Yeah. Music. I'm going to be really honest. The first time I ever saw that session, what is it? That
KEXP,
yeah. The first 3 or 4 minutes, I was like fascinated. And after that, my fascination wore, because the more I watched it, the more I realized they figured out some particular style, and the gimmick is what annoyed me the most, because it's not just the mask and stuff. This guy like paints his hand, and there's like individual puffs like stuck onto his fingers, and I just wonder how long it takes him to do that. And that thought annoyed me so much.
Yeah,
he's like 6 hours doing this before the session.
Yeah.
And then now I'm just super annoyed by it all, because I see
I think I'm with you. Like music wise, it's not that new. To me, it sounded like Trans Am or like the fucking Champs or one of those kind of instrumental guitar band. But yeah, I mean, it's impressive. Like the sound, it's a cool sound. But like you said, I agree. The kind of the whole Amy thing did annoy me a little bit as well. I was just, what's the fucking point? Yeah.
They had a different name and they had no mask before. And I found that video early on when I first saw this. And they've pulled those videos down to try to like, it was called like Tati or something. They look, they just like ordinary.
They would do. Yeah.
But out of control. The hype machine on that is out.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I've got something possibly mainstream, very mainstream.
Oh, okay. I've got a mainstream one as well. Go on.
You do?
You're gonna hate it. Go on.
I just hope it's not Alice in Chains. This is all I ever hope for. That it's not Alice.
We'll see. Go on. What you got?
Okay. So years ago, when there was a short period of time in which I really got into Lana Del Rey, right? And then it was a phase. It was a phase of mine. I think we talked about this before at some point.
Okay.
So since then, I've been kind of looking for like another mainstream Lana Del Rey idea, but you can't really find it. And then I saw this woman on Instagram doing this spoken word with like, it's a little dark. She was kind of contrived dark. Like she had dirt on her hands and her face and stuff. She was like a really skinny woman. But I thought it was cool because of how dark it was.
Sure.
I looked her up. When I found, everything fits. Everything fits. The artwork is dark, right? Like it's dark.
Yeah.
It's dark. I mean, it's dark.
That's dark.
But there are problems here. So
yeah,
she has spoken word. It's super feminist spoken word. Okay, like it's a little it's got a middle finger to it, like the words. Like it's a very anti-man. But the music is cool. Like actually, if you listen to the music objectively, it's got some weird stuff going on. Like there's weird. It's electronic-y, but it's again dark. But there's a lot of like this kind of core of bass going on through it. Like technically, it sounds really cool. Like it has something. But then you realize that she was actually asked to open for Taylor Swift in London, and there's something wrong with this scenario. Like she's moving dark to the mainstream.
Right.
And
What's the name?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even say the name. Sofia Isiella. Isiella.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I think yet. I'm still like the judge is out about whether this is actually, listenable or likable. But but I like that she did something different.
Sure.
And, not the little pony puff lyrics about, boyfriends. So.
Sure. That's cool. If she's taking dark into the mainstream, to the Taylor Swift fans, you got to appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah. This record, what is this EP called? It's called. She's got kind of odd names too. I think it's called. Yeah, I apostrophe M camera.
I'm camera. Mysterious.
Jury's out. I don't know.
All right, I'll give my mainstream one then. This is another band that are super overhyped, and I'm sure I don't know if I'll be listening to them in a year or not. But it's just catchy tunes, man. It's the Molotovs.
Oh yeah,
teenage brother and sister Weller worshipping.
It's not bad.
It's great. It sounds like the Jam, right?
Yeah.
Catchy, great, modern, guitar songs, man. It's cool. It's a cool record.
No, it's cool. I mean, they actually, at least they look cool.
They do look cool. However contrived it is, however much they're the product of some middle class connections to whatever in the music industry, it's just cool, catchy tunes, man. And to be doing that, they're like, I think they're like 17 and 19 years old or something ridiculous like that. Yeah. Brother and sister. It's just cool. Yeah.
So they're going to be shoegaze in like 5 years.
Let's hope so. But if you see like videos of them, like total fucking like Weller worshipping, like all the moves and stuff. But why not? If you're going to worship someone, Weller in 77 is not a bad place to start.
He does look like a blonde Weller in that photo.
He's trying to.
Before Weller went white hair.
Sure. Yeah. So that's my mainstream one for the month.
It's not so bad. It's not so bad.
No, it could have been worse.
I was worried.
Sure. Could have put out the laws or something like that, for fuck's sake.
You can't bring up the laws. The laws were. Should I bring my books out? I have laws.
No, it's all right. How can there be a whole book on one song?
Luke, the laws.
Explain to our listeners about the laws.
I will concede one thing. There was a time when I bought a Laws box set, right?
That doesn't exist.
So listen, it was 6 CDs. It was a CD box set, and it was 6 CDs.
Unbelievable.
And it had a total of 9 songs that were recorded with 6 or 7 different producers. And that box set was a little bit ridiculous.
Because That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like you wanted to hear every single version of the song as tried. All those records were rejected by the record label, basically. Like
because they're rubbish.
No, they were. No. Lee Mavers was not okay with it. Lee Mavers.
Because he's such a genius. He's such a genius that he forgot to write any more than one good song. What a genius. He's so misunderstood, isn't he?
By some accounts, Lee Mavers is still recording those songs. For real.
He probably is.
I'm not saying this for funny, like humor. But apparently he's still recording those songs.
Yeah.
There is a madness there.
And it's not a good one.
One that you acknowledge is real. and I think you might like them. It's the album. There She Goes is not even in the top 5 songs on the album. I promise.
It's it's their only decent song.
No. Looking Glass is a masterpiece. The last song on the album. Have you heard it?
Listeners, it's not.
It's 8 minutes long and it's beautiful.
Quick spoiler for our viewers. It's not a masterpiece.
It's brilliant. It is one of the best closing album tracks I've ever heard.
Let's agree to disagree.
Why don't we have a live stream review of Looking Glass?
Oh God, people might fall asleep.
People will not. People will be awake and enlightened. Like the people who watch The Hall are very smart people.
They are very smart people.
They're not peasants or minions.
They're smart enough not to waste their time on listening to the law's nonsense.
It's gonna be a law special. The next Hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do a very next time. It'll be a very short law special.
I'm gonna send you a law shirt, and you're gonna wear the law.
I'm gonna burn it.
Horrible man.
Go on then. What's next?
Okay, well, for me, I'll bring the obscure in. So this guy, I don't even know why I have this. Oh, I know. Have you ever bought compilations for one song? I used to do this in the 90s.
Not in a long time. I used to though. Yeah.
I just did it recently for the first time in many years. Because in the 90s, I did it all the time. Like I remember there was some like soccer match soundtrack, and there was like one song by a band called Whiteout, and I was like, I must have a compilation for Whiteout. And I bought that. Okay, so this one I bought. I've talked about this before in the end of year list, like hypnagogic pop. It's like a floaty kind of.
Oh yeah,
hypnagogic. Yeah. It's kind of like floaty ambient pop, but it's really tastefully done most of the time, and it's a little bit dreamy, not shoegazy. It's not heavy at all, and it doesn't have layers like that. But it's got a lot of space. Like it's not quite ambient either. Like it's moving. It's got song structure. It's got singing. So this was I actually don't even know what label it's on. Maybe it's called LLLL. But anyway, this compilation is called It's Not Really Me. But I bought this for one song, and that is a singer from Cyprus named Spivak. And the song is called The Fucking Bed on the Floor. So
like it.
But she's great. She's amazing. I was hoping to actually put out something by her in the future on the label too, but kind of disappeared. So I don't know where she is.
Is there anything else decent on the rest of the album?
Yeah, I mean, it's all in that realm. She does that kind of floaty stuff, and everything on here is just like that. So the whole compilation is really nice. I can't say I know any of the other artists. Like, there is this. You might have heard of this. They actually started off as kind of like more electronic, civil jet savel. Civil jet.
Know.
I can show you the spelling, but this
Put my glasses on,
bro. You might know that name.
Yeah, it does sound. Looks slightly familiar. But I don't know why. No, huh? Yeah, sounds vaguely familiar.
It was good. Kind of like The Field. Do you remember The Field?
Yeah.
Kind of electronic, kind of shoegazy.
Yeah,
not shoegazy, but kind of repetitive and like The Field were interesting. I don't know. The Field were really interesting actually, but sort of like that. Anyway, good stuff there.
All right. My next one's a callback to our previous episode. So it's the second album by the Messthetics and James Brandon Lewis. So last time I had the first album because I was catching up, getting ready for this one. This is a step up.
Really?
This is like full on free jazz blasters. Basically, it pushes the intensity level right up there. It's brilliant. It's really, really good from start to finish. Yeah.
It's also on Impulse.
It's also on Impulse. It's called Deface the Currency, which I love as a title. And so Messthetics, for anyone that missed it last time, is rhythm section from Fugazi, basically, plus another guitarist, and then James Brandon Lewis on the saxophone on proper jazz label Impulse, and it's full on. It's brilliant. Yeah. Great.
I listened to the last one you shared, and it was good, like really good. Like
but it's still much more kind of restrained. This kind of the the restraints are off, basically. It's
Wow.
still got a bit of nuance to it, though. It's not not the whole way through. Do you know what I mean? But there are a few tracks
Yeah.
where it really kind of ratchets up, like the free jazz intensity and
Yeah.
the guitars like working together. It's brilliant. Yeah,
Very
well
cool.
worth listening to. Very,
Nice.
very pleased with that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if you know about this. This is a Japanese copy of Nala Sinephro. Have you ever heard the name Nala
No,
Sinephro?
not at all.
So
No.
this is a big time Hollywood movie called Smashing Machine, but the soundtrack is made by somebody named Nala Sinephro. And
Mm,
Nala Sinephro is very interesting. So I have 2 albums by her already. She
mm,
does something called, people call it ambient jazz. I'm not
mm,
sure like how to, somewhere in that hypnagogic kind of sound. This is like a very spaced out sort of, it is kind of like ambient jazz. Like there's no like obvious horns, but there'll be piano and there'll be like gentle horns, and then
mm.
there'll be kind of like harps. Like I'm a huge Alice Coltrane fan from back in
Yes.
the day. Like I have
Yes.
everything by her, and like
Mm,
I think it's amazing. So she's kind of carrying that. The later Alice Coltrane was kind of like that. It was very spaced. Like there was a lot of space in the music. So
mm,
Nala does that. It's so bizarre to me that she did a movie soundtrack for like a wrestler, uh,
mm,
or like a fighter or something. Like this has nothing to do with something I would ever think Nala Sinephro would do. But
mm.
this is basically her third album. This is the Japanese copy it's on Warp as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Huh.
I think the
Interesting.
main actor is like The Rock, like the wrestler of The Rock. So
Huh.
pretty weird. But really, really good. All of her stuff really checks that box of like an ambient kind of chilled out space.
Mm. Oh,
Really
sounds
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Great stuff. All right, I got another batch. I went down to um, Fukuoka on the island of Kyushu a few weeks ago to see a
Oh,
friend of mine, and went into a record shop, Polis Records. If you're ever in Fukuoka, came out with three punk albums, all play at 45
Institute.
RPM.
Love Institute.
Institute, which I only know about thanks to you. So yeah, band from Austin, Texas, post punk.
Very
This is
cool.
their fourth album from 2023. Just great band, right? Institute.
Yeah. Love, love, love Institute. They have a
It's like
new 7-inch out, I think. Just
oh,
now.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
This was almost like a comeback album, wasn't it? They went away for a
Yeah.
while and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
came back with this a couple of years ago. And
Exactly.
yeah, it's great. Second one I picked up, kind of London, kind of oi, kind of street punk band from not from London, from Brighton, called Gutter Knife. Yeah, boots on the ground. It's just kind of oi punk, basically.
That's what the cover is.
It's one
It's
of them
probably exactly what the cover looks like.
from my hometown of
Yeah.
Brighton.
How old is it?
Yeah, 2018.
Oh, it's not that old.
Yeah,
It looks like
not
it's
that old.
1984, but
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But it's good again. Yes, short, 45 RPM album. It's great.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the last one is actually my friend's band, who I went down to see, John. And he didn't have a copy of his own album, right? But they had it in the shop. So his band is called Born Shit Stirrers.
Wow.
And I don't know how to describe them. Imagine if like Larry David was a was a was a punk rocker living in Fukuoka and pissed off with everything about the world. And they're super fast, super short punk rock songs like Screeching Weasel or something like that. Just all about the annoyances of daily life. Really fun, really good. So it's I don't know. It's like 25 songs or something, like super short. You can see the track list there.
So wait, he lives in Japan and has this
Yeah.
band in Japan?
Yeah, and they're all kind of like I know there's a couple of Japanese people in the band, kind of Japanese and then other from other countries. Yeah. And they release on Serial Bowl Records, which is kind of a punk label from Newcastle. Put
Mm.
out like Diaz Brothers and like Leatherface kind of related stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. This is called
Is that
Lester.
is that
Yeah,
Kevin
it's
Spacey on the cover?
it is. That's a good indication of the kind of thing we're dealing with.
Oh god.
Um, I
That's
mean,
awesome.
you've got. I'll give you some. For example, side B kicks off with the track "Old Punks Are All Cunts." Um, you got the track "Fuck My Fucking Life." This is the kind of tone we're
Yeah.
thinking of, basically. Yeah.
I mean, born shit stirs.
Born shit
You can't do it any other way.
You can't.
That's
You can't.
cool.
So that was a cool little haul when I went down there. Yeah.
Does he play shows there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I guess it makes sense that there's a lot of punks in Japan.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
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 Interesting. Okay, we're going to the 90s. Second time.
Here we go.
But this band, so I don't know if you were this into this, but I was a huge, like, Spaceman 3 for me were like a big deal when I got into Spaceman 3. So I think it was a gateway to the psych
Sure.
world. So one of the Spaceman 3, the bassman, Pete Bassman, formed this band after Spaceman 3 finished on
Melomania.
Yeah, this was on the same label as the Charlatans, Situation 2.
I've never heard of it at all. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Darkside were amazing. They had 2
Oh, the Darkside?
Yeah, the Darkside.
Okay, yes, I have. Okay, I have heard, yeah.
So this one's called Melomania. It was the second one. They had 2 full albums and a live album. Actually, I just ordered the live album because I don't have it. But this is the optical art stuff that like Sonic Boom always did with Spaceman 3. So
yeah.
the red arrows, but there's also the blue arrows. And once you start to see both, my son was
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, trippy.
It takes you off into another dimension when you realize
blue
arrows. But yeah. No, Darkside were great. And I still don't know why people never got into Darkside. Like, I was into a lot of early 90s bands like you. And, the regular stuff, stuff that we all knew. But Darkside were like way under the radar. Like you heard about even like Thousand Yards There and all those other things, but you never heard about Darkside. They were sort of, I think because the Spaceman 3 thing kind of went to Spiritualized and Spectrum.
Yeah.
And then, the Spectrum was the lesser known one, but really great too. And then, I mean, these days, Sonic Boom is like on a huge upswing because he works with Panda Bear and like.
Yes. Yeah. That album they put out a couple of years ago was good, right?
Yeah. It got really big for him. But Darkside had a guitar heavy sound, really, really, wah-wah pedals. And it's got kind of that retro-y kind of 90s like mod thing too a little bit, but it's very interesting. It's an interesting record. Just a lot of sound going on. Really good.
Great. Did you have to buy that from the UK?
Yeah. This came out in 92. And it was only out in the UK. I think it was put out in European, like there was an EU version too, but Beggar's Banquet also, I think, released this in some places.
Wow.
So,
yeah. Oh, nice.
But yeah, really good.
Sure. Okay. Next one I bought by mistake.
Brilliant.
So have a look at this sleeve, right? So it's got a kind of plain sleeve. It's got like holes, like perforated through it. Do you know what I mean? Like punched through.
Is that? Oh yeah.
For some reason. So I was down.
Wait, that's how it's supposed to be?
It's how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was down in Fukuoka with Born Shit Stirrer John. I was in his house. He's got a good record collection, loads of punk. And I just said, okay, play me something which I don't know, which you think I'll like. So he put on a record by this band called The Muslims. Right. Album was called Fuck the Fucking Fascist or something like that. And it was like right up my street, like perfect, right? It was kind of like this kind of multicultural, multi-gendered kind of queer punk band from North Carolina talking about anti-fascism and stuff like that. And I said, this is brilliant. This is great. So I went onto Disc Union website to see if they had any records. And they had the self-titled first album. Just called The Muslims, and it wasn't a picture or anything. I said, "Oh God, I just double check it's right." I went into Discogs. Yep, sure, it's different to the one that he was playing me, but they got their first album self-titled, so they had a copy in stock. It was like, I don't know, like $8 or something. I said, "I'll get that," and so I ordered it, and I went to pick it up, and it's a completely different band. They got the same name, the album's the same title.
No.
And this is a band from San Diego, 2008. It basically sounds like the Strokes.
No.
which is fine, and it's not a bad
I
album,
mean,
but it's a mistake.
not
I
bad.
bought it by mistake.
I mean, it could have been worse.
It could have been worse, and yeah,
The Muslims could be anything. You have no idea. No idea.
yeah. So that
What
was you live and learn. You live and learn. But
I mean, it
bought
looks
by
like it would
mistake.
be a punk record. It looks like
It does, and it kind of is. It's kind of like to me, it just sounds a lot like the Strokes, basically. 2000s guitar, like American guitar music, basically,
I'm just
and
trying
not
to
bad.
figure out those holes. Like, did they poke them themselves? Like,
I guess so. I guess so. And then it goes here, and you can see it in the middle, and you can see it
does
at the
it go
back.
through like the record?
So yeah. What can you do? Be careful out there, people.
Okay, this is a cool record. So, French guy. Apparently, he was in a electronic group called, oh my gosh, what was the name? Flapka Pinky. I don't know, some horrible name. But
Sure.
but now he does ambient stuff. But this is no ordinary ambient stuff. So this is, what is it called? Nachthorn for MIDI controlled organs. So what he does, his name is Maxime Denuc. And what he does is he goes, oh, there's a good picture. So he goes to churches and finds these huge pipe organs, right?
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
he puts them through a MIDI controller like they used for like techno music. And so it basically turns the organs into this kind of drony club sound. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it really works. Like you've got this drony, and it sounds beautiful on record. Like it's got this drony kind of, the church organ, right? With like the old pipes and everything.
Yeah.
And it's through a MIDI, so the MIDI is adjusting the tone in the middle of the kind of old organ sound. So it creates kind of like a dub techno kind of thing going. Yeah, it's really, really cool. This record was a pain in the ass to find because it came out and apparently sold out, and then I couldn't find it. It's on a label called Vlek, VLEK. And I couldn't find it easily at all. It was like really expensive, like $150. And then magically one day I had it on my alerts thing, on Discogs. And magically one day it just came up for 30 euros. And I was like, oh, I'm on it. So got a copy. I mean, with a nice seam split and everything. Love seam split. But.
Sure. That's one of the hazards of if you're ordering from abroad, right? What can you do?
Cheap price, you're gonna get a seam.
Yeah.
I don't care that much, but this one, it annoys me just because it's so beautiful, like this blue.
Because it's got that simplicity. Yeah.
That one's annoying.
Sure. All right, my last one is band called Johnny.
Oh, I remember Johnny.
So this is Norman Blake from Teenage Fan Club and Eurus Childs from Gorky's Psychotic Monkey. It's their kind of collaboration album. And sounds exactly what you'd expect, basically. Yeah, I found myself almost like Lennon and McCartney and kind of trying to identify like which song was kind of whose one. Do you know what I mean? But it sounds, it's got like the psychedelic kind of weirdness of Gorky's with the kind of the pop kind of jingle guitar pop of Teenage Fan Club, and it's a great record. Yeah.
So interestingly, Eurus Childs is in Teenage Fan Club now.
Oh, is he really? Is he?
Yeah, he joined as a full member.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. So this was I was talking to someone just someone I know. We're just like chatting on Messenger, and he said, "Oh, do you know this? We're talking about Teenage Fan Club." He said, "Do you know this band Johnny?" And I was like, "No, I don't know them at all." And he sent me like a couple of songs for that, and I was like, "Oh, cool." And then the very next day, I was in a record shop in Shimokitazawa, and it was just there in the racks again for like whatever $9 or $10 US, and I was like, "Oh, well, I'll get it." I haven't probably heard it, but it's fate, right? And it's brilliant, great little record from 2012. It came out. Yeah.
It's funny.
2011. Sorry, 2011. Yeah.
I know this band. I've heard a few songs, but I've never seen that record in person, like anywhere.
Yeah, and it's the only record they released. So they only put out the one album in 2011. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Again, hadn't heard of it until like 8 hours before I bought it, and there it was.
I mean, you've probably these are the kinds of things I think you've probably seen it like 20 times.
There you go.
You just didn't know what it was, and you would just flip right past it.
Yeah. Oh, imagine how many times that happens. It must happen so much, right?
Yeah. It must happen all the time. This is like one of those things that I'll tell you. This has unrelated to music, but there's I was in India once, like years ago, maybe 25 years ago, and I saw an albino man. And so in a deep city center, an albino man in India stands out, right? Like you notice that person. I saw this albino man like every day for the next like 7 days. And I was like, how many people do I look at the same people every day that I don't realize I'm looking at the same people every day?
That's true. That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, just because of him, I recognized him. But what about all the other people?
Yeah.
Freak me out.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, unless he was like hunting you down or something.
Yeah.
Okay, my last.
Come on then, let's do it.
I have
finish it
two.
off.
I don't know which one to choose because they're very different.
I'll do both of them quickly. Go on.
Okay, so I'll go one more '90s band. This was so there was a label that I loved in the '90s, and like whenever I write nasty comments on the Stupid and Contagious podcast, it's usually to say, down with Alice in Chains, like trash, sellout bands. And like for me, it was Amphetamine Reptile was the label, right? So in the '90s, Amphetamine Reptile had like Unsane, Helmet, like all those what was it, Halo of Flies, and like God Bullies. It was like the crazy bands from the '90s.
Yeah.
One of those bands was this one, Boss Hogg.
Like great band.
John Spencer, Blues Explosion. John Spencer that's his wife was Christina Martinez, so she was like the wife of him, and that was kind of his side. I mean, I don't know if this was the side project or John Spencer was the side project, but one of them were, and they were from New York. It was a very New York sound. It's not like actually the best record in the world, but it's fun to listen to because it's kind of bluesy in that John Spencer way. And she's got a cool voice, she's got a cool attitude. So it checks all the right boxes. But this was actually their major label. It was on Geffen.
Is that original copy?
Yeah, it's an original copy.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
But this thing was on Geffen, like after Nirvana came out. I think they were one of the signings from Amphetamine Reptile. But I actually bought all the other stuff too, but it's basically her naked on the cover of every one. So I didn't want to show all the naked cover.
Fair.
But really good. And then, amphetamine. I don't know. Are you familiar with Amphetamine Reptile?
Yeah, AmRep. I think the kids call it.
Love it so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another band, Surgery. Like I was obsessed with Surgery. I'm still into that. Okay, last one. This guy is from Sweden again.
Yeah.
He's actually like a film soundtrack maker and a video game maker, but he made a record and it's so good. His name is Jukka Rintamaki. Like I think he's kind of. I don't think this is his thing to put out records. Like I went to his Instagram like half an hour before logging into this just to see like what it. And all of his stuff is about film scores and like I think he's like one of those music producers for purpose. Like not just for. But he put out this record and it's beautiful. It's like full of cello and strings and a bunch of like there's a lot of synth stuff too, but there's like an alto horn, there's a cello, there's violin. It's just beautiful. It sounds like what it looks like. The cover looks like.
Yeah, I mean, it looks great. Yeah, it's a cool cover. Yeah,
wander around. So Jukka Rintamaki.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
That's all I got.
That's good, man. That's good. All right, another haul done and dusted.
That's the haul. I think the next one will be good. I have a bunch of stuff on order.
Okay.
So next year, by next.
No, next month. All right, let's wrap it up. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget, like, subscribe, drop some of your own hauls in the comments and all of that. And we'll see you next month. And the Lars, fuck the Lars.
Best band of the '90s, '80s.
Oh my god, unbelievable! I'm going to stop recording before this outrageous continues. All right, see you next month.